Damn. First stream and I accidentally muted my mic. Embarrassing. Welcome everyone to my midlife crisis. And when I say everyone, I am completely aware that there is no one. I am just going to temporarily listen to myself on my stream on my tablet to make sure I didn't screw anything up. So yes, great content from me. Awesome. So I'm going to keep on talking and then I'm going to put my headphones in and we'll see. Oh, is this a bit quiet? Don't really know. Music a bit louder. Oh, okay, that's fairly quiet. Ooh, to me that sounds really loud. Maybe I need to drop my monitoring a bit. Excuse me while I fiddle around with things. So if I drop this down to around this... Oh, that doesn't actually make a difference. Do I need to push this up and maybe push this down? Maybe. Yeah, is any of this actually loud enough? Where does this music stream to? I don't know. That does sound quite loud to me. Okay. So... Oh, I need to change my stream. Let's see how this works. Yeah, this is going to be very scuffed. Apologies, everyone. But I don't quite know what I'm doing. So how do I change my stream? Changing my mic. I can't hear myself at all now. Let's mute this music a little bit and then I'll go in here. I'll push this up again. Great, I can hear myself. Wonderful. Oh, I'm very quiet. Why am I so quiet? I'm supposed to be louder than this. Let me push this volume up a little bit again. Yeah, that is very quiet. Is that better? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so if I go to me and I go to my creator dashboard, which I'm obviously not going to show because that would be very silly of me, I assume. Is that how I get all my personal information stolen? So then I go to my content. No, that's not where I go. Stream manager. Oh. Okay, here is my stream. Then I can edit stream info. And I can change this to Midlife Crisis Man. Attempting first stream. No, let's do Midlife Crisis Man. Attempting and failing at first stream. Nice. Category. Just chatting. Tags? Tags. VTuber. Oh, there's no chat for old man. There's no tag for loser. Yeah, let's just do this as a tag. I'll I'll change that later. Okay, does that show up? Let me check on my tablet. If I go back here. Oh. Great. Yes, okay, that does show. Awesome. Awesome. Let me now see if I can actually hear myself if I take these headphones off again, because that would be really sucky if I am streaming to no one and no one can hear this. This is really quiet. Yeah, I'm gonna push my volume up even more. Yeah, that sucks. So if I go... Is it just the compressor that's not loud enough? Is that better? Oh, that's actually quite loud, right? Yeah, okay. So now I'm in the yellow. I'm going to assume that's good. Yeah. Oh, now I sound really loud in my own ears again. So then I go back to mixer. Let's drop this mic monitoring that I've got going on and make me sound a little bit quieter. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to my weird midlife crisis where I am trying to see if I can find some joy and happiness out of streaming nonsense to people on Twitch. As you can see, I don't know what I am doing. I just spent the last 10 minutes adjusting audio, even though I thought that was fine. So expect more technical difficulties and probably some mental difficulties as well. I could use the excuse that I am old, but I do actually work in a technology field, so I should vaguely know what I'm doing. But I don't understand how all this online stuff works. As you can see, I am attempting this whole VTuber thing. Not really for any great reason other than nobody wants to see an ugly middle-aged man doing streaming. So to replace my ugly face, I have an ugly VTuber model that, as you can see from these transparent lines that I screwed up, I did quite a bad job at, but I'm not going to pay someone for a new one if I don't really know if I like this. I might just collapse into a bundle of stress later and decide that I'm never, ever going to do this again. Or maybe not. Maybe I like it and I'll get a professional. As you can see, this vaguely does things. So what I did is I took a photo of me and I traced things. Changed my face a little bit, because who wants to see that? And then I followed a nice tutorial and I animated some of this stuff. So eyebrows vaguely works. As you can see, the left, or one on the left, my right goes up a little higher than the other one because who knows, reasons, mostly incompetence and not knowing what I'm doing and then deciding I don't really care that much. Eyes sort of there, they can vaguely close and open and they blink, so I'm happy with that. The mouth looks like a horror show. I think you're supposed to start with actually drawing lips and having them closed and then you open them up. I did something different. I started with an open mouth and then I dragged it shut, and then I spent about 30 minutes to an hour trying to get the lips to be straight lines. As you can see, they're not. So if I close my mouth, very, very wiggly, and looks like I've got some growths on my lip or something. I don't quite know what that is, or as if my lip is actually basically a dark line with squigglies on it. But at least it opens, it closes, it sort of shapes. Not quite great, because if I open my mouth wide enough, it seems to think I'm smiling, and not quite smiling. So if I smile, it does smile. If I don't smile, that's still a smile. So I don't know, there might be something sad on stream and it's gonna look like I smile. I'm gonna feel really, really, really bad about it. Really. But we'll just deal with it. As you can hear from my voice, I am a South African dude, currently living in the UK because I don't like hot weather, but with climate change that is a bit of a problem. I'll probably have to move very far north in the next 5 to 10 years to avoid all kinds of climate disasters. Or maybe it'll change again and it'll be very cold. Who knows? Anything is possible. Let me just change my volume slightly again. Don't want to hear my music so loud. Please let me know if anything sounds wrong or looks wrong. As mentioned, I do not know what I'm doing, so any constructive criticism would be perfect. What do I have open? Sorry, I just have too many windows open here and I need to close some of them. Yes. Great, so I don't have a wonderful plan for today. This is just seeing how this works, seeing if my internet craps out and I can't actually do this. Because while my internet is theoretically okay, occasionally it just disconnects, which sucks while I'm working from home, but I can vaguely deal with that. But obviously if this entire stream craps out and my internet craps out, that is not going to be very amazing. And I'm going to be slightly grumpy and upset. But let's see how this goes. It could go okay. It could. Maybe. As you can hear, I've got a little bit of a voice changer going on here as well, because just like my real face, you don't really want to hear my real voice. It's a bit higher than this. It doesn't sound great. So I did some tweaking to make myself sound a little bit more manly, seeing as I adjusted the gender knob and then dropped the pitch a little bit, just so I can sound, I don't know, just cooler. Maybe get some of those followers from people who like the deep voice people. So what I did in the last few months, actually the last few years, this whole lockdown, COVID, can't go anywhere thing quite sucked, and I realized that what I want to do is I want to go through and I want to find some nice hobbies that I can enjoy, that brings some kind of happiness in my life, so I don't just sit at home all day, every day, alone in my dark little corner, just playing games, watching TV shows. That's fun, but it does get a little bit much and it does get a little bit lonely. So to cover some of this loneliness, I'll be streaming on here, and I don't know, maybe people want to watch, maybe people want to chat. Who knows what would happen? And for the I don't want to waste all my time and do something productive, obviously I don't want to work any more than I already do. I do have a real job, of course, but I do want to relax and I want to chill. So I'm trying out all these interesting random hobbies, and maybe I'll show some of them on stream, maybe I won't. We'll just have to see how things go. But what I did for Christmas is I decided, you know what would be cool? If I buy myself a microscope. Wow, science window. So what I did is I bought a microscope, and we're just gonna look at a few things. I've got a very crappy USB camera connected to it, so as you can see, the image isn't great. It's a little bit low res. I can increase the resolution a bit, but the problem is this is only a USB 2 camera. So while you would have a higher resolution, the frame rate will drop to something ridiculous like 3 frames a second, and that just doesn't work. I'm slightly more worried about, obviously image quality is great, but I don't want to have a frame rate below, let's say 15, 20, maybe even lower than that would be okay. But if something moves on the microscope, you want to move around as well, and if the frame rate is too low, this gets super choppy. Let me just show you what this would look like if I actually change the frame rate. Currently I've got this to auto expose with a slightly dim target, so we do get a fairly high frame rate. But if I turn auto exposure off and I increase my exposure time, whoa, so bright. Let me drop the brightness down of the lamp on the microscope. This is going to look very bright, but just ignore the brightness for a bit. I just want to show you how choppy it gets. Look at this. This is horrible. So this is almost 7 frames a second, and that is just so shit. Where what I did earlier is I set very low exposure. Oh, as you can see, my exposure box is actually drawn on the screen. I'm just window capturing. So let me know if something looks very wrong. Let's get that brightness up a little bit again. Sorry for the flicker. As I said, this is the auto exposure. I could change this manually, constantly adjusting the exposure time and then adjusting the gain, but that's a lot of effort to constantly do every time I zoom in or change something. So yeah, this is currently 25 frames a second. This is going to change whether something's dim or not, but I can move around and it's fairly smooth. If I enjoy this and it is interesting and people like it, I'll probably buy a really nice camera. Maybe I'll buy an old second-hand DSLR, or I'll buy some mirrorless little thingy that actually has HDMI on it, so I could get full HD or maybe even a 4K. 4K would be a bit useless, but at least then I can zoom in the image. But let's say I can get a 4K stream over HDMI, and I've got a little HDMI capture card, and that would be great. But for now we're gonna have to deal with this tiny 1024 by 768 window. Can't really increase it, as I said, just gets too slow. What we are looking at over here, these red shitty splotches, is apparently bacteria that I did not scrape off anywhere. I bought a set of slides. It's like 200 different slides with various crap on them, which we can zoom in and we can see what actually is going on over here. So this is with a 40 times magnification. Let's zoom. Sorry, let's focus it slightly better. So this is a 4 times objective lens in the microscope, and then that has another 10 times magnification that the camera then looks through, so that is 40 times. We're going to just look at this, and then I'll talk a bit more about which microscope I bought and what I think about it and why did I actually do this. But let's first see some interesting stuff. So the only things here that are actually interesting is the reddish pinkish bits. The rest are dust spots, either on the glass or on the lens or somewhere else in the optical system. Could be on the camera as well. The fact that it moves means it's probably on the glass slide, because if it wasn't on the glass slide it would not move. Like, let's say I change the focus, see if I can focus on some dust somewhere else. Not really in this magnification. Fine. So like I said, 40 time. This is going to be 100 times. Wait for the auto exposure. Oh, slightly out of focus. Ignore the dust. I bought very cheap slides, so this is not the best. That looks a little bit more interesting, but can't really see much going on. Apparently this is a mixed bacteria smear, according to the label. Don't quite know what bacteria is supposed to look like or where they smeared this from. Let's go higher. Let's go deeper. Oh, very, very white. This is 400 times. Oh, that looks interesting. So as you can see, as I adjust the focus, you sort of have to go, it looks like it's going through layers. So some of this is translucent, and the focal point of this is like very narrow. If I close the aperture on this microscope, more things will be in focus. Oh, but the brightness goes down a lot. Oh, I'm just at a few frames a second. Let me increase the bulb brightness. Have it adjust. Still very dim. 4.95, almost 6 frames a second. Oh, so as you can see, moving sucks now. But we do get a very interesting image due to the fact that more things are in focus at the same time. But this is so slow, I don't quite like it. It does give a bit more of a 3D look to it, which is interesting. I'm just going to open it up a little bit, because if I increase the magnification again, we're going to lose quite a bit of light. Okay, so this was 400 times. This is 600. Oh, wait for it. Very nice. Oh, it's very interesting. I think they did put some kind of dye in it, because obviously these things aren't pink in real life. Oh, here you can see, as you can see, as I move this, let's go someplace where there aren't things. See those dark splotches? There's one in the middle, there's one on the left. That's just changing the focus doesn't really change it, so I'm wondering whether this is on my camera adapter. I think it might be. Let's make massive focus changes. Yeah, it does not affect it at all. So, it's not great. I'll need to clean that off. Oh, here you can see the glass. I'm focusing on the glass itself, not what's underneath it. Nice. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh. Okay, I've completely lost the focus now. And let's go back to just 40 times. See if I can... Oh, that's why I'm not even on the sample anymore. Let's make it a little bit dimmer. Focus. Bam. So yeah, I thought these slides would be really, really interesting, but I'm not a huge fan of them. Some of the stuff's a bit weird. So this was just the bacteria. Let me put this piece of paper away. I'll grab another one. Maybe this one will be more interesting. random one out of the box. That's apparently poa leaf. Let me just clean it. It's also very dusty. Yes, they're all very, very dusty, but I think some of the dust might actually be under the glass, which not much I can do about that. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's look up what poa leaf actually is. Let me switch. Wikipedia. Please don't be anything dodgy. Poa. No, let's not do poa leaf because it thinks that A is supposed to be something else. Oh, it's some kind of grass. Okay, so these are just tiny, tiny little pieces of grass then. Let's go back to my other scene. Sorry if this takes me a while to figure out and if I switch the wrong scenes. This is slightly more complicated than I thought it would be. Microscope, yes. So I don't quite know how they got this. Oh, which part of the leaf that actually is. We're not that. The magnification level's not that high. It's just 40 times, but that's really tiny. It's tiny enough that if you look at it with your naked eye, you don't really see it. Let's increase magnification and go to 100 times. Oh, out of focus. These are supposed to vaguely be in focus when you switch between your different objective lenses, but I did not buy a very expensive microscope because I don't need one. I am not a biologist. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously I spent slightly too much because that is what I tend to do. Could have bought something cheaper as well, but I didn't. Okay, looks interesting. Let's go back to that bigger blob. I don't like this bigger blob. The bigger blob sucks. Let's go back. Where is... Oh, there it is. Looks interesting. Focus. Yeah, okay, let's do... increase magnification. 400. Let's wait for that auto exposure to adjust and for me to focus. Oh, I need brightness. That's pretty. I don't know which of these colors are natural and which ones aren't. Let's make it brighter, brighter, brighter. It is interesting. Looks like some kind of caterpillar. I'm assuming these are the cells. Yeah, I need to actually go outside and collect some real stuff. I do have some samples I'm going to put on a slide in a bit, and maybe you can actually catch something that's alive and swimming around. Let's go to 600 and just check this out a little bit more. Oh. That's vaguely in focus. Oh, it's struggling a bit. These are the cheaper and shittier your lenses are, the more you struggle to get a nice image. And these things can get quite expensive. I'll show you guys what I bought in a bit. I did not go for the most expensive that I could get. I bought a cheap-ish, mid-range amateur one. And then I bought the 60 times lens along with it to see if I can get some slightly nicer images of things, which I'm sort of happy. So this is this 600 and then the 400. It's not a huge change, but the fact that my camera's too low res, so I can't really zoom in. Like if I zoomed in on this, it just looks like crap. It just gets, obviously it just gets blurrier and pixelier because I'm at full resolution. But if at some point I actually connect the 4K camera to this and I'm only streaming in 1080p, we should be able to get a nicer image. Let me just turn this thing off. Okay, so let's skip the slide for a bit and just I'll show people what I got and where I actually decided to do this and why I decided to do this. Let me just drop the brightness of this bulb. I bought one with a halogen bulb, so it could get a bit hot. You do get LED ones as well, which I probably maybe should have bought. Let's turn this off. Oh, it's only darkness. Let's go to the browser. Where is my browser? Which one did I have? Ah, this one. Great. So if I do YouTube, this is in a private Firefox mode, so what's going to be shown is not really the kind of stuff I watch. Yeah, this is not what my usual YouTube recommended looks like. Oh, that's actually interesting. Maybe I should look at some of these things in case I want another hobby and I buy more stuff. So I spotted this guy, Microbe Hunter, and he does really cool things.
Hello and welcome, Microbe Hunter here, and the year 2021 is now over, and today I want to show you the 10 of my most favorite microscopic specimens of the year 2021. Now,
so yeah, as you can hear, sounds a bit very German, but very interesting, and he has a lot of really cool videos.
Hi, Microbe Hunter.
Oh, let's close this up. Let's do videos where cool things that he looked at and how to do different extreme advanced fancy things with your microscope. How can you mod it, which ones to buy. In this one he made some yogurt and then he looked at it under the microscope and he ate it. A bit strange, but okay. So yeah, just a lot of really cool things. Some slightly freaky things like harvesting face mites from your own face and then showing them and don't really want to know about what actually lives in my face. Oh, this one, which, yeah, I'm trying to forget that. I don't really want to think about tiny little bugs living in my forehead. So yeah, I looked at some of these videos of his and I saw a few recommendations for microscopes, and then I don't know if it's just because it's more European and with Brexit struggles and whatever, I just couldn't get the actual scopes I wanted delivered in time, so I ended up buying something from Amscope, which it's one of those companies that buy microscopes from China and it rebrands them. I think there's a few companies that vaguely have the same models, but just because it's from China doesn't mean it's bad quality. These are actually quite nice. I mean, it depends on what you buy. If you go and you buy some of these, you are obviously not gonna have a wonderful time with the £30 microscope. These are some of the slides I bought and paid way too much money for. I went ahead and I bought a compound microscope. I bought one of these, which are still a lot of money, a lot of money, but looked at some reviews and seemed okay, and I didn't want to buy something that absolutely sucks. There's nothing more disappointing than wanting to get into a new hobby and you buy something and it's just horrible and you don't enjoy using it. And then, does it suck because the hobby sucks, or does it suck because you cheaped out and you didn't buy a great microscope in the first place? So yeah, it's a little bit overboard, but I am 40-ish years old. I have a proper software dev job. I don't really have anything to spend my family on. I don't have any family to spend any money on. So it's just me sitting here in the corner working too much, and then like, fine, I should buy myself something nice. Why not? Why not spend my money? It's mine. So yes, I bought this little dude. It comes with, another reason why I like this, it's the trinocular one, not just the binocular, because I wanted to be able to attach a camera while still also having the possibility of looking through the eyepieces, where with the binocular or monocular, man, my English is not that great, once you actually take an eyepiece out and you put a camera in. So if you buy just the binocular one and you have a camera in, you've only got one eyepiece to look through, and it's not the same eyepiece that the camera looks through. The monocular one, you'll have to constantly take it out and replace it, and every time you take something out, you've got the risk of some dust going in. So yeah, bought the trinocular one. It's got a few adapter thingies for different kinds of cameras. I ended up just buying a cheap-ish microscope specific camera that just plops in there, connects to USB, which is okay. I'll probably get something nicer at some point, and then this will have been a waste of money, because the quality's not brilliant, but it's probably better than nothing. You can also buy some adapters that clips onto the front and you can actually just put your phone in, but I didn't want my phone connected to my microscope because I actually use my phone and I wanted these things separated. And yes, and then you get to the point where, do you buy a decent camera that you use for other things as well? Then you probably want something nice. Do you want something that you're just going to constantly have connected to this microscope? Then maybe that's not, I don't know. Is that okay to be cheap? If you have it connected to the microscope, you can actually buy one that's, I wouldn't say broken, but not in perfect working state. Like, do you need the little screen? Do you need some of the fancier features? What if the lens is broken? That's great. You're not going to use the lens. You're going to buy a little adapter and just plug it in right there. So yeah, very cool. Great, let's look at something interesting again. So if I go back to we are back here. I'll turn on the microscope again. Increase the light a little bit. It would actually have been cooler if I had another webcam connected so I can actually show you what I'm doing instead of just what the final result is. Because I'm gonna be putting things on slides now. So what I've done is I grabbed a little bit of dirt and grass and some plant mattery things from outside. Mix that with some more water, and that's been standing still for a while, so that might have some ground critters crawling around. It could be interesting to look at. I also scraped some dodgy crap out of my shower drain. So I feel like after looking at that, I'll probably want to pour some bleach in, even though you're not supposed to do that. It's not great seeing what kind of critters live in your living space that you can't see, and they're just crawling everywhere. Ooh. So let's look at the outside stuff first. This will take me a few seconds just to grab a slide and to put things on the slide. So I might go a little bit quiet if I'm slightly further away from the microphone. I'll just talk louder and we'll see if this helps. So I've got a whole big box of these cheapo glass slides. They're not wonderful. They're the very, very cheap ones where on the edges they're not grinded down. So you could actually cut yourself on them if you're not careful enough. Pros of that, I'll have some blood that we can put on the slide. The negative of that is I don't think you're supposed to be cutting yourself on stream. That'll probably result in a ban, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, let's just show people. So, in case you don't really know, glass slides. I've got one of these. So you've got your biggish slides that look like this. Then you put some stuff on, and then you put these tiny little glass pieces on, so everything is nice and squished down and doesn't move. So I've got my big piece of glass ready. I've got my tiny pieces of glass ready. I've got a gross little plastic cup full of all kinds of weird plant crap that I want to take a tiny piece off and put it on a slide. Oh, that's so gross. Yes, I think the slimier the better, because that means you're probably going to get some cool critters. Oh, that's too much. I don't actually want to grab this whole. Yeah, I accidentally grab a rock. A rock's not going to be great because. Oh no. Get some more water on. Cool. I'll split this a little bit. Very sorry that I'm talking about what I'm doing, but I'm not showing. Imagine it's a podcast for a second. It could be a really shit podcast, seeing as you can't see. Great. And I'll put a little bit of glass on it. This piece of glass are really thin. Oh, I think I was showing things earlier by not actually showing it, but I don't think anybody's actually watching right now anyway, so it's fine. I think my only watcher is me on my tablet. Cool. Oh no, that's too... Oh, shit. Oh, I've got two pieces of glass that all stuck together. Screwed it up, damn it. Have I mentioned I don't quite know what I'm doing? Got a software developer attempting to do physical science. I want to grab a little piece of plant. Yeah, that could be cool. Cool. Okay. Oh, damn, air bubble. I'm not going to care about the air bubble. Okay. So as you can see, there's a lot of... Oh! There's a lot of crap on here. Oh, I can see things moving already. Nice. Oh, but that little dude's gonna be too fast. I won't be able to... I need to find something big and slow. Let's look around. Let's look around this piece of dodgy dead grass. I think we'll find something interesting here. Right there. Minimum zoom, which is not on magnification. I shouldn't say zoom. 40 times doesn't really give us much. Yeah, so this is what the air bubble looks like. Not great. Oh, yes. So. Oh, focus, focus, focus. This is 100 times. See, I was quite surprised what you can achieve with just an amateur microscope. I thought you would have to buy some kind of fancy medical thing to be able to see some of these little water creatures. What I should do is I should actually go outside and walk for a bit. Oh shit, I screwed up, sorry. Go outside and walk to a pond and scoop some of that water, because apparently you've got a lot of pond creatures. Oh man, why am I gonna find what happens to the little swimmy boy? Oh, there's one. As you can see, there's something moving right there. It looks like a little worm. Oh, if I zoom 400 times, I need to focus better. Oh, cool. All light. Just look at that little guy. It's very translucent. You can see straight through him. Oh, he's gonna swim underneath a little piece of... There was a little swimmy boy here as well. There's a lot of... I should probably not say swimmy boy, that sounds like idiotic. Oh, this is where... I wish I had even more magnification, because obviously they're really tiny. Can't really see them too well. What is that? Ah, stop swimming so quickly, man. I just want to find one of these little guys that doesn't move around too much. Let's just go to the maximum magnification, so back to 600. Oh, you can see. I think I was actually touching the glass, which is why every time I change the focus you can see everything moving. Let's see if I can find a better spot to zoom in. Yeah, I didn't do a brilliant job. I think some of these pieces of grass are actually too big, so the glass isn't completely flat. And then you end up with... come on. Oh, getting there, getting there, getting there. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, I squished it there. I don't want to squish it. I just want to look at something cool. Like that little boy. Look at him go. Let me change the aperture a bit, maybe see if I can get a bit more in focus. There's also loads of little bacteria or something swimming around. I think if there was any sciencey people in the chat, they could probably tell you what these things are. Which I don't know. It's been a... Oh, that one's a bit nicer in focus. It's been a few decades since I've done biology, and yeah, where I was in school, you didn't really get things like microscopes. There's a lot of them. Very cool. Let's go to a lower magnification again and see if we can find something interesting. Maybe a little worm or... Oh, a bit bright. Ah, damn it. I always go the wrong way. Not that good at adjusting the knobs. Yes, a lot of interesting stuff. This is just pieces of dirt with some grass that I just plopped in a little drop of water. And there's a lot more stuff in here than I thought. If you just looked at... Oh, why is that moving? Oh, did I just move too quickly and then the momentum? I'm gonna find a little... See if I accidentally scooped in a little worm or something. Where are they hiding? This is like an interesting hide and seek game. Oh wow, that's a big guy. Like we are just at 100 times now. I don't know if you previously saw how small those other ones were. At 400 and 600. Oh, I want to change, but I'm going to lose him if I change magnification. Unless he suddenly completely stops. He's a quick and big boy. Shit, Speedy, what are you doing? Where are you going? What are you trying to find? Look at him go. I'm just trying to keep him in the center, but I'm really bad at... Oh shit, really bad at moving around. Maybe if I squish the glass even closer, he wouldn't have that much space to move. At least he's only moving horizontally and vertically. He's not moving up and down, because then I would really struggle to keep him in focus. And he's not completely in focus, but I can't take my hand off the positioning knobs because he swims so quick. I'm just gonna lose him. Where are you going? Whoa. Man, okay, let's see if I can... No, I'm gonna lose him. Oh shit. I'm just going to change magnification and see if I can find him again. Maybe I'm lucky. So we're back at 400. The odds of finding him very low. But maybe I just don't really need to worry about him. Let's look at some of these other little dudes again. Let's find something interesting. I just need to switch slides maybe. If I don't see anything extremely interesting in the next minute or so, I'll probably switch. Is that a living thing? It's in odds. Oh. Yeah, man, I can't focus as well over here. I keep on smashing the glass against this lens. So what's happening? Let me switch back to a different window. So if I go back to this one... So what is happening is... I just want to... is this bit. That's where the glass goes. And then you've got your objective lens over here, that this entire plate moves up and down by turning these knobs to get the image in focus. And when you're on, this is what the 4 times objective looks like, and then combined with, you can see here 10 times, so that gives you 40. So that's the 4 times the 100. 410. That's probably a 40. And I don't think this is the 60. I think this is their 100 times one, which you're supposed to put things in oil, and that just sounds like a mess, so I'm not doing that. But imagine that's the 60. It is a lot longer than the others, so it's a lot closer to the glass. So to get things perfectly in focus, I accidentally move it too close to the glass, and then it touches the glass, and then it squishes everything under the tiny glass piece away. And yes, you could probably damage something if you're not careful, so I'm going to stop with what I'm currently doing with that one, because I'm not really getting a great image out of it. Yeah, it's just... let's move this, see if I can get a better image. Focus. Yeah, you can see as soon as I focus too much, you'll see everything suddenly moves. That's when I touch the glass. Yeah, this is me touching the glass, so I can't actually focus any better than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the other slide with my shower drain things, which I think is going to be a little bit gross, but we'll see. So let's grab a blank slide again. I'll just wipe it down because it's a bit dusty straight out of the factory. You don't want to touch it and get any fingerprints on it. That would suck. And I'll put my dirty outside dirt water away and go grab the dirty shower drain water, which is really gross. It's really gross. You know, if you scoop out like a big clump of hair and you've got all the soap scum and whatever else moldy grows down there, it's really gross. So I scooped some of that out and I'm putting it on a... oh, this is so gross. Ew. You get a bit more water. Yeah, actually, almost accidentally touched it. That would have sucked. Okay. Now let's put a tiny glass piece over it. I feel like I need another hand when I do this. 2 hands just aren't enough. It's probably why people actually have degrees and train on how to do this stuff. Okay. I have higher hopes for this one. move away. Don't want to accidentally leave some of these pieces of glass open, because if I break it, I could actually cut myself. Okay. Oh, I don't think I've shown that. So when I move things around, it's these two knobs that you turn, and that moves this plate this way or that way. So you don't actually touch the slide with your hand, which is great. Because when I was little, I had one of these kinds of microscopes, which had tiny light and a tiny mirror, but it was cute. It's a great gift for a little kid, because you don't want to give kids something too expensive. But it's not like you can really zoom in a lot. Obviously, with these kinds of magnifications, with the quality of this thing, that's not really... I mean, it might be true, but what's the point of high magnification if you can't make out anything because it's so blurry and it just looks like crap? Let's go back to microscope. So this is gross shit out of my shower drain, and as you can already see, A, it is gross. B, there's some stuff living in this. Quite a lot. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. I'm gonna have to burn my flat down. Wrong application. Yes, I'm also doing this by looking at the screen and not looking through the eyepieces, so it's a little bit more difficult, I think. What the hell are those? Okay, I don't think we have to spend too much time this zoomed out, because there's stuff everywhere. It's usually great to oh shit, look at that guy. There's a gross worm on the right as well. I'm gonna start wearing boots in the shower. Yeah, so this is why if your shower is clogged and the water doesn't actually drain down and you've got some of your drain water in a puddle, don't step in it. Let it drain away and then bleach the shit out of it. Because, okay, fine, poor little innocent creatures, but yeah, I don't want this on me. I'm gonna zoom in. Keep on saying zoom in. Apologies to any sciencey people who know what they're doing. I am aware that I'm not actually zooming in. Oh, cool. That is really cool. That's a bit too much light. Oh no, let's give more light. That's probably good. So many things that are alive. I'm never cleaning out the shower drain without gloves ever again. Ah, see, this little guy is swimming up and down as well, so I'm really struggling to focus on him. As you can see, I'll have the middle in focus and then the head isn't in focus. Ah, damn it. Oh, such an amateur. Cool. He's now attaching himself to some of the shower goo. Oh, there's too many wormy... Oh, look at all those worms. That is so disgusting. Oh, there's a tiny one on the right as well. Let's find something else. Looked at him too enough. There's so many of these. They're everywhere. I was trying to get a good image. Yeah, okay, so they're the biggest things swimming around. There's so many of them. Is that just a longer kind of worm? Oh, damn it, can't focus on him. So what you can do when people take these brilliant photographs is they take 5-6 different images at like different focuses and then combine that all into one photo. I think it's called stacking. Because yes, like if I wanted to photograph that guy in the middle, like now the back is in focus, now the middle is in focus, now the front's in focus. It's really hard to find a spot where the entire thing is great. Oh, that's gross. Holy shit. Look how many there are. I'm gonna have to move. Okay, this was scooped fairly deep out of my shower. This is not the kind of stuff you'll probably get. Because I'm assuming soap kills most of these things. So at a foot level, I think you're okay. But there's so many things that we don't see that live in and around our houses. And if you walk outside, if you walk on your carpet, there's going to be loads of stuff. Like ignoring all the dust mites and everything that lives in and about or on people. Don't want to think about that. That freaks me out a little bit. I don't have a phobia for little tiny insects, but just because I don't have a phobia doesn't mean I want to think about them. It is all very gross. Now let's go. It's less wormy guy. I want to find something else that's interesting to look at. That's not just these sort of worm things. Oh, there's a lot of them. So many. What is that? Oh, that's the same thing, just squished. Okay, I'm gonna zoom, magnify. Oh wow. I'm gonna sneeze, sorry. I want to sneeze but can't sneeze. Oh, I think I muted that. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Just look at that guy. Look at him go. Imagine you with this translucent, roundish thing that lives in somebody's shower drain. Really sad life. Probably not much that I should complain about then. But I like complaining. Complaining's fun. Oh. Still just a worm thing. I'm assuming this is a hair. Yeah. With the speed that my hair's leaving my head for better places to live, I'm okay with them getting stuck in the drain as punishment. Why not just stay on my head where you belong? But no. Why leave? Wow, that's a Ew. It's a rough break. Let's look at this dude. Okay, I'm gonna go maximum magnification. Oh, damn it. Touch the slide again. What did I do? I'm sure I was able to use this one the other day. I think I might have screwed up one of the adjustments. Maybe I bought the wrong lens. I think if you buy them, they're supposed to be at the same focal position. So if you switch from one magnification to another one, it is supposed to vaguely be in focus. Why am I not focusing? No. Okay, let's ignore that 60 times then. I'm just not getting what I'm supposed to be getting out of that. Let's do that 400. Let's just... oh no. Why am I not going any lower? That's weird. Let's just get things vaguely in focus again with one of the lower magnifications. So this was 100 times. 400. Where am I focusing? Oh, okay. Just seeing these things crawling around. Interesting. Oh, I don't know what these cells are. No idea. I'm like, what is that? What is this and why does it live in my shower? Who are you? Where do you come from? Where do you go? Oh, fuck. Whoops, sorry. Yeah. Does it count if I beep 20 seconds too late? It's probably okay. I'm gonna try to not swear too much. I want to keep this wholesome. Wholesome and chill. Look at these big boys bullying that little guy. I really hope that's what they're doing and they're not doing something naughty. Yeah, I think we've seen most of what we can see here. Just see the same kind of things everywhere. So it's interesting. When I did this the other day, I saw some other tinier, which I thought was bacteria thingies. Oh, that's maybe like those tiny black dots there. Cool. Yeah, this is grossing me out a little bit, so let's grab one of this pre-prepared slides and see if we've got something interesting there. Maybe something a bit more interesting than not more interesting, this is quite interesting. Less creepy than looking at what lives down my shower drain. Oh hell, what will my kitchen drain look like? Let's look at that guy go. What if he's crawling on the glass, or whether this is how he swims? It's like doing like caterpillar moves. I should probably look up what kind of creatures you can find in water. And then see whether we can actually name this. That sounds like a lot of effort right now. Oh, come on, dude. Please stay in focus. Fine, never mind. I'll go find someone else. Yeah, I think we've seen what we can over here. Check that little quick, dude. Every time I say we've seen what we can, then... where are you? Oh, he's swimming up and down. I can't focus on him. Stay in focus. Yeah, it's very very speedy. Oh, no, that's too much effort. Cool. So if I go zoom out. Ooh, too much light. Yeah, this looks a lot more chill if you're not that zoomed in. You can see, oh, I should probably set something up so I can actually draw on screen. That would be cool. Yeah, you can see all the little wormy boys worming their way around. And hair. And I don't even want to think about what all these things are. Soap, dead skin, shampoo, other random crap that grows down a drain. That is disgusting. Yeah. I'm gonna draw a random slide out of the box. Should probably put a list up at some point and then maybe people can just pick what they want to see. But I'm not a huge fan of these. Some of them are weird shit like dog lung or mouse kidney and weird stuff, which I should have paid more attention, but I was hoping for more interesting things like a tiny insect or, I don't know, some plant matter and not weird things. So random one drawn, and it is, no, I'm not showing this, some kind of, yeah, that doesn't look cool. No, crap, sorry. I almost knocked it over. Yeah, the stem of some kind of thing. I don't know what this is. Let's look it up in Wikipedia before we spend too much time looking at it and then realizing it's actually something dodgy. Interesting. So this is a... Let's switch to browser. Wikipedia. Ren. Oh, ew. Bulk of functional substance in an animal organ or structure such as a tumor. In zoology, it is a name for the tissue that fills the interior of flatworms. Oh man. I thought this was going to be some... Okay, maybe it is plant because it says stem on the thing. Maybe it is a plant. Let's ignore it. Let's just act like it looks cool. Let's go back to this window. So yeah, very pinkish. Oh shit. I accidentally knocked over the dodgy showered water. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to wash everything with bleach after this. Luckily it was only a small amount and I didn't get it on me or on my PC because that would have sucked. Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, no, this is boring. Grab something more interesting. idea what this is. We're gonna look this up in a second. Okay. No, that's not a thing. Did I type wrong? DAPHINA. Don't know what that is. Great, I don't know what this is, but let's look at it anyway. I'm assuming it's the reddish thing and not the smudge. I'm assuming that is some crap somebody accidentally got on the slide. Oh, wrong window. I apologize. Great. Pinkish reddish thing. Looks like almost like a flea. A bit more light. Focus better. Oh. Yeah, is this some kind of plant thing or is it an insect? I don't know. I don't know. More magnification. Ooh. I don't know what this black dot area is. No idea. This looks cool. Got a few different layers to it. You've got these big structure-y things and then smaller things. Interesting. Oh shit, knocked something else down. Let me just pick that up quickly. I'm just gonna mute. I'm back. I accidentally knocked over some of those slides, which not great if I accidentally stepped on them later. Okay, I think that might be it for microscope time. I'll see if I can find something cooler to look at for next time rather than dodgy gross shower things. Not ideal. Zoom out. Oh, focus. Turn the light off. Great. Let's go back to chat window. Let's close this. Awesome. So no, that was interesting-ish. Not the best, not the greatest. I've seen cooler things from people who know what they're doing, but everybody has to start somewhere. Great. So yeah, the streaming thing's really interesting. I'm trying to be exciting and trying to say some interesting stuff. So it's a lot more difficult, I think, than most people would think. I don't know how the people who like this kind of streamers you'd watch, the sort of bigger streamers, they just make it seem so effortless. They'll just talk and talk and talk and make jokes and everybody laughs, and that's wonderful. Whether that's like if there is chat activity, whether that helps. Obviously my only chat activity constantly is the Pretzel Rocks chatbot to say what kind of music I'm currently playing. Obviously all the DMCA free music, which is great. Don't accidentally want to get banned on my first day of streaming. That would suck. That would suck a lot. Seeing as how much effort I had to go through to make a few accounts. everywhere. Make sure it all works. It's not super simple. So yeah, it's interesting how some of the people you watch, they're really, really good, but occasionally they seem to think they're not. But keeping people entertained for multiple hours at a time is difficult. Maybe the kind of people who are actually good at something, like someone is really good at a specific game, people are really good at art. Like, yes, you can distract people with your skill, but if you don't actually have any skill, that sucks a little bit. Like I said, my day job is just programming, and that's a bit boring. It could be exciting, but could also be really, 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 really boring. And I'm also not that good at it, which sucks. It is not wonderful being 40-ish years old and you're sort of stuck in your job. It's okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's just okay. But too late to change now. I mean, theoretically, it's never too late, but it's hard to go back from a earn a decent salary to say, oh, I'm gonna switch fields now and I'm gonna be a complete junior, and then suddenly earn a quarter of what you're currently earning, which, I don't know, go live in a house with 7 flatmates. That's not ideal. I do not like living with random people. That is horrible. I get some extroverty people maybe liking that. You always have someone to hang out with. You're never really alone. If you want to have a chat, there's someone there. If you want to watch a TV show, there's people to watch with you. But holy hell, that sucks. Ugh. I am obviously very introverty, if you haven't noticed. And yes, there's nothing more horrible. Okay, there's obviously more things horrible, but let's exaggerate and say there's nothing more horrible than if you had a long, shitty day at work and you're tired of all those work people, and then you just want to go chill. And you get home, and when you open the door, you hear all these voices, and your housemates invited some people around, and they're just there, and they're just talking, and they're using up the kitchen space, and you just wanted to make some chill food, but now you can't. And then you think, oh crap, maybe I'll just do my washing, but you can't do your washing because someone else is doing their washing. So in the end, you just go say hello to everyone, and you go out again, you go to the shops, or you just go hide in your room, and you just sit there listening to all these people having fun. You think, oh shit, I should just stayed at work. Or you think, oh crap, how much extra do I think I'll pay to just get my own place? Couple £100 a month more, especially if you live in London. It is insane. But I sort of treat it as, how much extra money would I pay in a month to not go completely insane and accidentally go on a rampage after the 4th time my flatmates did something that just sucks. So yeah, living alone in London, trying to find some nice places. So what we're gonna do now, wow, look at that segue. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna look at some interesting flats and just see, maybe we'll find something cool, maybe not. Obviously, if I find something cool, that's gonna suck because I can't move there unless I very quickly delete this VOD. And yes, hope I don't get any more viewers. So yeah, let's see. Let's go find a nice property to rent. And everybody who doesn't already live in London or a big city can be shocked by the tiny amount of space you get for your money. Let's say I'm gonna draw a search. because obviously, like, I'm not really looking for a place to live now, but I'm gonna grab a place that's vaguely something that I would actually want to live. I'm obviously not gonna show people where I work, but let's assume I work here in Westish London. Why is this zooming out every time I click? I don't want to live too much in London because I can't afford it. I want to go too far north. So let's say... I probably don't want to go that far. But let's say this. And this. And this. There. Oh, that's really far. Commuting time is interesting. Because these days with working from home, I luckily don't have to go into the office 5 days a week anymore. So I technically don't have to live too close to work. But just because you don't have to go in too many times in the office, if it's 3 times a week, I really don't want to do a 2-hour journey. I also really don't want to buy a car. This might be shocking for Americans or even like South Africans back in SA or other countries. I don't know which other countries drive a lot. Australians? Don't know. People who drive a lot and who aren't used to not having to have a car. It is great not having to have a car. Don't worry about fuel. Don't worry about parking. Don't worry about the thing breaking. Not stopping next to the highway wondering why is there smoke coming out. Obviously just rhetorical, theoretical. Yeah, I like removing stressors from my life. And that's not really a big stressor. One small stressor is just not worrying about a stupid car. So yes, I want to live somewhere where I can go to work by just taking a train and the tube and a bus and some combination of those 3. And then ideally not spend 2 hours doing it. So yeah, obviously this is a bit far, but let's look at the London-y kind of places. Oh, okay, let's do something insane. Obviously, if I could afford to live in Knightsbridge, I wouldn't try streaming. Let's just for interest's sake look at these places. So I'm gonna look for a budget of places that's around less than 1,200 a month. This place is 15,167. So slightly out of budget. Slightly, unless I suddenly get 7 million viewers and I start making, I don't know which streamer I should name, big streamer money. Yes, I would not want to live here. And people who don't live in the city, this is insane. This is huge. But compared to houses, maybe not UK house, this place is a swimming pool. This place is a swimming pool. Okay, yes. And there's a Ferrari parked outside. Yeah. Oh, it's got a gym as well. Let's look at this floor plan. Wow. So yeah, currently I live in a place that's smaller than bedroom 2. I would like yeah, this room is bigger than my entire flat. My current flat is about 6.5-ish meters by 2.5, which is tiny. If I could find a flat that's as big as this living dining room area and that's the entire flat, that would be great. If I could find a place that's a combination of these 2 rooms, that would be wonderful. Actually having different rooms, nice. So yeah, let's close this one and we'll go back to this window and we'll say, let's just be a little bit more realistic, and let's pick something slightly out of budget. This is obviously way out of budget. Trying to find a place to live alone when you are alone is not fun. Like, single people struggle. If you're a couple, like, I could pay my same rent I currently do and then get a place like this if I've got someone to share with, but unfortunately I do not. So let's pick this just for fun. This is way too high for me anyway, but there's always that problem. You get a place. My budget's 1,200 and you see a place it's 1,220, but it's so nice. Or 1,250, but internet's included. Or 1,300, but it's close to work so you don't have to travel. Which is also super insanely expensive if you go outside of London. I don't want to pay £20 a day to get to work and back. That's insane. Currently I've got a really nice 30-minute walk and tube journey, which is wonderful. Oh, nice little place next to the park and the wildlife centre. Okay, here you'll be able to see London studio flats. Yes. They seriously... why would you take a screenshot of something? Did they take this on their phone and save it and then uploaded the photo? Just save the photo. Tiny little... what shitty fireplace conversion into a little cupboard thing is that? Tiny kitchen. Tiny bedroom. That's not even a double. Is that even a queen? Is that a double? I don't even know. Yeah, no thank you. That's a lot of money for not a lot. Do not like that at all. Oh, I didn't turn off. Don't show house shares. Don't show retirement home. Not that old yet. Don't show student. I am not a student. Oh, nice on the river. So you do get some really nice places. Obviously, if you don't mind paying more. Which, yeah. And yes, people are going to be shocked at the places I call nice. You're going to think, wow, this place is so tiny. And I'm going to think, wow, huge. It's got different rooms. Nice. Shitty glass table. You probably get a lot of damp if you live next to the river, but really nice views. Oh, they're separating out like that. I mean, it looks like it's a decent size for a studio and separate kitchen. No, I don't want to live in a place where I only have a little bar fridge, even though one person is fine, but the bar fridge just sucks so much. I want an actual decent full-size fridge. Yeah, no thanks. Let's just check the floor plan just in case. Okay, that's tiny. Tiny. I got some big cupboard space over here, which is always nice. Problem with studio places is like, ooh, even if it looks decent size, you fill half of it up with storage, like they've done with this IKEA TV cabinet shelf thingy. Okay. Let's go look a little bit further. I mean, Richmond's not really further out. That's probably just more expensive. Teddington. I've been in Teddington before. Oh, photos coming soon. Never mind. Oof. I should probably have lowered the budget. So what's going to happen now is I am changing my perspective of what's actually nice and what's not. It looks cool. Nice wooden floors, big windows. Just have to get some block-out curtains. Don't want that light shining in. Nice looking kitchen area. Decent-ish bedroom. Doesn't look like they went completely insane with their wide-angle cameras like they usually do. lines are still vaguely straight, not too distorted. Oh wow, very nice shower, very nice. I'd shower in that shower. Very, very, very interesting. Let's look at the floor plan of this place. But so tiny, so tiny. Yeah, you look at this and you think, wow, 7.5 meters. But no, that's the 7.5 meter area where this is not. This is small. But it is a one-bed flat and a little studio. Very nice. But 1,300 a month. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Which one did I click on? Charming one-bedroom garden flat. Ideal for a single occupant or couple. Yeah. I wonder if it's this bit of the house. Yes, once again, if you're not from the UK, you would look at this, you would think, what the hell is going on here? This is one place, maybe even separated, ground floor, top floor, different people, and that's another place that was semi-attached. Very weird. It's very weird if you grow up where a house is something where you can walk around the entire place. And then you get to London and you see these places where people are like, oh wow, it's only semi-attached. You only share one wall with another family who might have noisy kids. They might scream and shout and fight a lot. Or maybe they're really nice. Maybe it's an old lady that's gonna call the police on you. Because, I don't know, she's got dementia and she dreamt something happened. And that sucks if you wake up at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning and the police is outside your door. Yes, UK police, quite nice, they're okay. But yes, if you open the door and it's the serious police with their vests and they actually have a weapon or two, it's quite a nervous situation. And then, yeah, so I got home. I don't go out a lot, but this was back in the day when I still went places. I was out some kind of event and I got home really late for me. So I got home about, was it 3:30 or 4 after having a very long bus journey home, and finally fell asleep. And then woke up 6 o'clock in the morning and somebody's hammering on my door. And I think, what the hell is going on? If I wasn't so asleep, I would probably have had a panic attack. But luckily for me, I was super asleep. And I walked over to the door and I opened it and there's these 3 huge police dudes standing there. And I just sort of stare at them and I say, hello? And they're like, yes, someone's reported that they heard a woman screaming from your flat. I think, what is going on? And as usual, instead of being serious, I thought I was being funny, and I told them, no, sorry, there's never any woman screaming in my flat. And the guy just looked at me as if I'm some kind of scum. And then they said they have to come in and search. So I go, okay, fine. So I walked out of the way and they looked in the shower and they looked behind the couch and they looked everywhere just to see, do I have any dead bodies stashed? And luckily for me, I did not. So yeah, they just left, but I was so panicked I didn't go to sleep again. And yes, really happy when I moved away and I didn't have any unstable neighbors calling the police on me at weird hours of the day. So yes, back to the house. Don't like neighbors. Don't like walls shared with neighbors. I would like my own place, but unfortunately, I do not work in finance. I don't make a lot of money. We'll have to deal with what we can get. That doesn't look too bad. I wonder if this is just the underneath bit or if you got the upstairs as well. Sofa and pillows in plastic is a little bit weird. Like a little bit. It looks like the kind of place where you might find a body. Oh, unless it's new. This might actually be new and just not unwrapped yet. Because it does look very shiny. Like obviously old floor, but paint looks clean. Don't know if those are blinds or just nothing yet. Kitchen looks very shiny. That looks a bit dirty and dodgy, but they probably just need to get a fridge in there. Oh no, fridge there. Maybe it was a dishwasher or something. Don't know. But yeah, looks very nice. Oh, definitely new. I've still got the sticker on this oven. Very nice. I like the little blue tiles. When it was my kitchen, I wouldn't do it, but looks pretty. Looks nice. Gap over here, which is weird. Also, if you're not from the UK, having the washing machine in the kitchen's probably a bit weird, but you get used to it, because where the hell else would you put it in your tiny, tiny, tiny house? Tiny room in your tiny house. Some greenery outside. I said nice little garden. It's a nice little garden. Like, want to go outside, get a little bit of sun, build up that vitamin D. I don't really need a garden. I just need a bigger place. That's it. It sucks when they don't have a floor plan. I really like looking at the floor plan because for the photos, you never know what they do with the camera. I probably said earlier, get the widest wide angle. Let's close this one. Yeah, it's quite nice. Bushy Park. Let's see what this place next to Bushy Park looks like. A larger than normal one bedroom. Better be, it's 1,275. It's not that far to the station. Cute. Cute. Nice, that's quite decent size, wow. If I could find a place like this, even if this is the only room, there's no bedroom, and obviously it needs to be a lot cheaper, I would actually go for something like that. It's very nice. Yeah, decent-ish kitchen. Nice oven. I've never actually, I know maybe once for a little bit, but almost never lived in a place that has a gas stove. Gas still stresses me out. Like every year you just see this photo or little video of somebody's house exploding and I think, oof, that wouldn't have happened if that was electricity. But electric stoves are not wonderful. I've currently got one of those induction ones and they're great if you want to heat something up really quickly, but when you just want a low temperature simmer, then it sucks. It sucks. You also know you're getting old when, if you're looking at a place, you look at the kitchen, you think about how great you're going to simmer something on the stove. In younger days, it would just have been, okay, there's my PC, there's a nice area for this, there's a nice area for that, where now, look at the kitchen. I own way too many kitchen gadgets. Where will I put them? Who knows? Hey, chickens. Okay, as usual, UK house, flat bedroom. It's a room where a bed fits in. I don't actually have any. I don't know if where's a cupboard? Yeah, it does suck. Like, ooh, you've got a bedroom, and the only thing that fits in there is a bed. Like, where are they hanging their clothes? Weird. Unless there's a cupboard next to the door that's all tiny. They've got a little stand there for them. Like, I don't know, underwear and stuff, socks, little sock storage, unless that's the sock storage. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Fan for when it gets so crazy hot again. Yeah, okay. Not a big fan of bath showers. I prefer to just have a nice decent shower, but beggars can't be choosers. And yeah, sometimes having a bath is nice. I haven't really taken a bath in ages. I much more prefer a shower, but it's good for, I don't know, you want to wash something you can't put in the washing machine, something like that. Yeah, this is definitely a very tiny room. You can see how stretched out everything is in the corner. Very much doing some camera trickery on us. Yeah, so let's look at that floor plan. That's a decent sized room. 5 by 5 meter room. Huh, not bad. That's, yeah, tiny. Tiny, 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 tiny. But, yeah, there is storage when you come in. And more storage and more storage. Not bad. Not bad at all. But, man, it's expensive. I'll need to get more than one viewer before I can get a place like that. Let's look at a nice little one next to the park one. Ooh, this is about what I currently pay for my flat. Ooh, 420 square feet. Let's look at the full property details. Weird color scheme. I dislike the glassy tables, but maybe it's not furnished. Yeah, it's definitely somebody who's trying to be a little bit fancy. And they probably are. What the hell would I know? I've got IKEA cabinets everywhere. Full of shitloads of board games and other random crap. Oh, they've got a little video. I'm just gonna mute it. It's always nice when someone has a video, because you never know. I said cameras are weird. Okay, yep, that's a cabinet. Yep. Okay, toaster and a kettle, nice little stove. Yep, look at that extractor. Yeah. Shitty oven. Never getting sponsored by them. Ugh, glass desk. Yeah, meh. Not a big fan. Let's go for something way further out. Let's go for Woking. Woking's claim to fame is, I think, in War of the Worlds. I think this is where the aliens first landed. Which is a bit weird. Oh. But yes. Not bad. Nice view. Nice. Nice kitchen. Nice little table. It's not huge. That is a big ass mirror. Holy crap. I wouldn't be able to sleep with something like that in a room. That looks like kind of something where some girl's gonna crawl out. Harvest my kidneys. Yeah. I'd cover that with a sheet. That's super creepy. Yeah. Okay. Interesting layout. Yeah. I mean, you have the balcony, which is really great if you are a smoker, which I am not, but I could actually get some fresh air for a change instead of just, not. That's quite long. It's almost 7 meters. That's tiny. Hey. Oh, do they measure it from... Okay, hopefully it's just from there. 4x3. It's not ideal, but you can squish a bed in here. But as you can see, there's no storage in here, so it'll have to be extra cabinets taking up even more space. But yeah, so far, it'll be so expensive. And what if I get a social life? How will I travel in and out of London late at night? Let's find cheap places. Let's see if I can find a 600. I don't think I will. Yeah, if you're not sharing. Oh shit. Hey, I've been to Fonbury before. They've got like a little air show going. North Camp. Interesting. Yeah, this would cost $300 a month more if this was in London. But yeah, this is not the kind of studio I want to live in. Hey, great, you've got that fire extinguisher, but is this your kitchen? Oh, I have lived like this, and I'm too old. I can't. Look at the... no. Probably just sleep on that sofa because you don't have any room for a bed. Oh, can live in Reading. Wow, less than... Yeah, no, that's the entire flat. It should be a crime. Like, imagine... Okay, I don't imagine my place a little bit bigger than this, but being stuck in a flat like this during the first lockdowns, not great. Not great at all, because you realize you've just spent an entire day and you've walked like 5 meters. Not cool. I'm just gonna mute and take a sip of water. Nice. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, property stuff it's depressing. Let's not do... Let's go crazy. Let's go back to main site again, and we say we want to rent. We say I'm just going to do map, and we're just going to do London, and I'm going to say central London. I'm going to say I want to rent. And who cares about that max price? Oh, but we don't want to share. We are rich now. Yeah, we're living in central London. I don't want to... a 3-bedroom place. What kind of nonsense is this? How do people do this? Ooh. Man. Look how nice this is. I like these big open places. I know both ovens, one microwave, both ovens. Look at all that storage. I don't like the color, but wow. Yeah, okay, the rooms are still a little bit tiny for how much you pay for it. What's up with this stupid little TV? It makes the place look like a hotel. Oh, maybe it was a hotel. Nice shower. Is that a little bidet? Keeping yourself clean. Yeah, tiny rooms. But yeah. But still. It's a lot of money for these tiny little rooms. Like almost 4,000 a month. That is insane. Yeah, oh man. I feel like I shouldn't live in London. It is insane. I'll never retire. But if you're never going to retire anyway, then why try? Why not just live in a nice place? Oh yeah, why not just go for this £17,333 a month? Yeah, just look at those views. Still shocking how tiny the rooms are. This just looks like a hotel. This straight up looks like a hotel. But they moved the 2 beds together. Why is there hampers with little balloons for people? Is that for their guests? But wow, look at that location. You can look on Tower Bridge from your balcony. Must be amazing. It is a hotel. What? Or is this how rich people live? Oh. It's how rich people live. Yes, they've got somebody in. Oh, they've got a concierge and a gym. Oh yeah, sorry, not rich person. Didn't understand that for a second. Yeah, let's go back. Where's that photo with the? Wow, do they float? What's up with there? Where's his feet? Maybe they don't have. Maybe they just like top off. Maybe they're robots. Who knows? Yeah, this must be nice. Maybe. But yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Now I don't even want to look at... Is that it? Is that all they've got for central London? Oh, but okay, no. Let's at least... Let's give a little bit of a range. Let's sort by highest price. Let's go for a... Yeah. I wonder why it's 3333. Why is that such a popular number? Is 3334, is that just too... Oh, it's 7,000 per week. Okay. Never mind. I thought maybe there's some significance for that number. Maybe if you're really rich, you don't want any fours in your number because that's unlucky in China or something. The stores are ugly as hell, but look how big this is. Holy shit. Yeah, let's do a virtual tour, man. No, let's not do a virtual tour, this is boring. Tiny little fireplace. Tiny kitchen again. Or is it just because you don't make your own food? You've got somebody who makes your food for you, so you don't need a bigger kitchen. Yeah, can you imagine paying £30,000 a month? And this is all you have? That's insane. That is insane. But okay, it's the location. Like what you can get if you're outside, obviously way better. But bedroom with the bathroom, master bedroom with the bathroom. Hey, there's another bathroom. Everywhere. I still say bathroom instead of just saying toilet like a English person would say. But you know, it just almost doesn't sound right. I feel like us saying bathroom is at least in between what British people say and what Americans would say. Like saying restroom or just saying toilet. Like, hey, where's the toilet? Tell me where the toilet is. It feels a little bit rude. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel wonderful. Okay. I think I'm done with this. Let's go back to chat. And I think I wanna game a little bit. I'm not quite sure what I want to play today. I think I want to do a little bit of I've been playing Neo 2, which is just fun. I think I'm going to start a new game on my this account instead of my personal account. Oh, I forgot. My face is going to disappear for a bit. Just hang on. But I am still here. Log out. I want to log back in. remember what my password is. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I used to have just a whole bunch of easy passwords, and then I realized this is not safe. I need to get better passwords, and then password manager. But then, how the hell do you remember? Oh, my password is capital S 15 E capital F blah blah blah. It's difficult. Difficult. So yes, just had to quickly open up that password manager, which I think was the right decision. Definitely. Oh, you just saw me zoom in there, and you also saw that I do not have. When I drew this, I was in a rush, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a bottom of a body. Oh no. This is just. If I like this, I'll probably get a nice model made, but wow, they can get expensive. Is it worth just making a cheap one? I don't know. But then if you look at what the nice models that actually look good, like, do you want to pay like 1k? Obviously they deserve it. People do amazing things with that because it's not easy. It's a lot of fun. I would actually do it again, making something and tweaking it. It's a lot of fun. And I think if you're an artist, you you like drawing people and animating things and doing the physics and the rigging, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, it is difficult, and they definitely deserve the money they get. But wow, it's a lot of money for something if you're not quite sure whether you like it or not. Oh, damn it. One of the interesting streaming things as well is I play on ultra wide usually, but obviously you don't want to stream that because you're just going to have these big black bars everywhere. So I just need to change my video settings quickly to something that works a little bit better. That just normal 16:9 instead of a 21:9. I don't know if I should be. It's also it's 3440 by 1440. Whether I should actually just play in a 1080p window, but it's so tiny. I don't really know. It'll probably be okay because my streaming resolution is 1080p, so it's probably okay if I just stretch it and it just squishes it down. Like a fakeish super sampling for stream. If it looks shit, I'll probably have to change it, but let's see. Let's do borderless, and we'll do 2560 by 1440. Yes, apply. Oh, I thought my little chat box would be able to squish. Oh no, it does. It squishes in on the side. It's really narrow. Obviously, if I had people chatting at the moment, that would be interesting. Okay, so let me just switch here and that's not ideal. Oh, no, what did I do? I'm just trying to get this set up. Need to squish this down until it fits. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I think. I think that's fine. Just give me a quick second. My model sitting there with his mouth open looking like an idiot. It's just me drinking something. But I've got my mic close to my mouth, so I don't want gross sounds. That's disgusting. And I just did it anyway, even though I said I wasn't going to. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. I do feel I'm going to miss out a bit on the edges of the screen. I like paying money for a biggish monitor and then not really using the space. Not ideal. Not ideal, but it's okay. I'm not actually going to watch the videos now. I feel like if people wanted to see it, they would probably just go and see it. I don't want to spoil people with that. I'm just going to do just build a character and just play a little bit. On my personal account, I do have another character which I play, which is like a ninja-ish, magic-y person that I just try and cheese my way through all the bosses from range. So I wanna try something where I actually maybe need a little bit of skill. And this time, I'm not gonna make cute waifu because I am old and that is pathetic. So I'll do that on my personal account. I'm gonna do big dude, big strong man. Because of course, yeah, this will look just like I do in real life. Big, like tall, like 2 meters tall, super beefy, like muscular as hell. No, thank you, not that guy. I'm probably gonna tweak it slightly, but just a little bit. That's about what my hairline looks like in real life, almost. So I'm not gonna pick that. I'm gonna tweak it slightly. So I don't want to spend too much time staring at dudes. Let's pick this dude. Yeah. Oh, back. Stance. Let's go ultra man spread. Ugh, man spread. I don't really know. I don't know. He seems like he'll need to relax. He's just... What does this actually do? Oh, it's just how perfect your skin is. Yeah, let's keep the smooth skin. I'm gonna make him older. Different faces. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't want him to look like he ate something and he was allergic to it. I wanna do manly chin man, but not that much. Yeah, let's just do this. What else is? I'm not going to spend too much time on this. You're definitely going to make an old man. Eyebrows. I don't care. What's cool for eyebrows? Let's do bushy. She's gonna wear a helmet anyway, what does it matter? Let's do these cool. Accidentally shaved my eyebrow. Yeah, that's fine. Eyes. I don't know. What do I start out with? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna change it. I'm going to make them bigger. I don't want to be too anime right now. I do want my eyes to match. Let's do something cool for the eyes. Let's do like this. And make them bigger. I literally just said I'm not going to do too anime and now I'm doing this. Let's make super bright, super blue eyes. Yeah. I'm some kind of demon thing, aren't I? So I think the eyes change color in the game anyway. Nose, I don't know, man. What's a good nose? let's pick a nose. I don't know. I don't really get what's supposed to be a good nose or not. I'm not going to do. I just don't care enough about this. Yeah, man, let's do this. Let's give him a pretty mouth. Facial markings. I occasionally think maybe these would be cool, but then I just change my mind. And I think, do I really want the dude to look like an idiot? I'm gonna give him a different tattoo, but not in the face. No, I'm doing face tattoos. No, I'm not doing face tattoos. No. Accessories? Do I wanna... Yeah, let's do eye patch. Let's just give him an eye patch. Hairstyle. Are we gonna shaved hair? Are we gonna do a little bit of a mohawk thing going on? I think we're gonna mohawk it. Yeah. Color. I think I'm gonna go white hair. Go a little bit dark for this. Yeah. And then we're gonna make the tips like super white. Nice. I'm gonna put highlights. I don't really know. Oh. No, I'm not gonna do it curling. Straight hair. Definitely need at least some kind of beardiness going on here. It's important. Which one of these? Let's do long beard. But let's curl the beard a little bit. Yeah. And then let's give him a moustache as well. Yeah, let's do this. And let's once again give it a little bit of a curliness. Nice. But I do want the beard to be a little bit brighter. Oh, I thought I saved this. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. How edgy are we going? I want to be a little bit edgy. Just a tiny little bit edgy, not too edgy. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted by messages. Teeth, no, we're going to keep the teeth white. I'm not going to paint his face. Body. We're going to be... Oh, no, head. His head. Let's keep the head normal. Going to be beef man. Ripped. Strong. Yes. Body. So we're going to have a little bit of a tattoo, I think. Let's put it back to... Ooh. I have a plan. I have a really good plan. really, really good. We are going to need that Kodama good luck, I think. Yeah. There's Kodamas. And then they need to go a bit lower. I need that Kodama tram stamp. Yeah, man, look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. No one will know. No one will know. Voice. The game audio is really quiet. I just keep it. I can't really hear too much. I'm just gonna change the horns. I don't want to. Don't change this too much. Let's do this for Pharaoh. And then let's do this for the Phantom one. I'll change the audio. Oh. I didn't know you could do this. Yeah, man. Let's start off with some heavy armor. Didn't know you could do this. Nice. What else do we have? Oh, touch that. Let's just finalize. Probably only going to be on for another 30 minutes, maybe. So we're not going to do too much. I'm just going to do the initial character creation. Let's mute the music. Yeah, that's too quiet. Let's get the volume up. That better? Wah, wah. Yeah. Oh, I'm probably supposed to read that. Yeah, I know. Run. Oh, I'm supposed to change this to, I'm playing Neo now, am I not? How do I do this? Edit stream info. Category. Neo. Neo 2. Done. Cool. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller there. Just gonna peek out over here. Just close this other window. Yes, great. We are going to be strong, beefy man. So, what is beefy weapon? What is beefy weapon? No, definitely not that. I do want to actually maybe punch stuff. That might be cute. Just punch. Odachi's always cool. By the way, I've never actually. I've only played up until like the third or the fourth boss with another character. So I'm not very experienced, and I don't play the right way. How most people play is they get good. How I play is I kill the same people over and over again until I get really overpowered, and then I play like that. Which, it works. Am I gonna do spear and... or axe or odachi? Let's do odachi. Let's just go. I'm gonna strength it up. Wow. Yeah. Let's go odachi and punching stuff. I don't know if the fists are actually good. I've never... It looks cool. Yeah, sure. Strength. Gonna go all strength all the time. Yeah, done. Leave this place. It's a bit dumb doing +1 strength, +1 strength, +1 strength, but meh, I don't really care. Why doesn't he just open the door? Doesn't it look like it's locked? He literally just pulls it open. I'm also wondering why we don't just use that knife in the fights. If you can just slice the dude one time, why with the bigger weapons do I have to hit him like 2 or 3 times? Why? What is this? Should probably remove chat from my screen. It's literally just showing pretzel rocks changing song all the time. Too late now. I'm gonna hide it quickly. Let's see. Using stream elements. Oh, there it is. So if I go over here and I say turn visibility off and I say save, does that just update? Oh yes it does. Nice. It's really easy. Quite happy with I'm using OBS Studio with stream elements, and yeah, that's about it. VTube Studio for my model, which I created in Clip Paint, and then used Live 2D Cubism to create just the free version, because as you can clearly see, I am not doing this professionally. That would not be great. I'll just stick with my day job. Yes, I just want to get these exclamations away. Yeah, why not have the little wolfy dude in my hut? No. Dojo. Let's just go do the dojo. Fine. I don't know if you have to do these for your skills or not, but I'll just do them. It won't take that long, and it might get me used to. I was gonna say it might make use of the fists, but now I don't start with the fists. Oh, cool! I've got my fists. Oh, wrong button. Yes, fine. Wooden fists, which what I would have chosen, but fine. Just quick attack, strong attack. Pow, pow, pow. That's sort of fun. I like the punching. I just don't know how strong it's going to be because it sounds... It looks like you have to hit people quite a bit to actually do any damage. Obviously, I'm not showing these windows too long because I already know to play, and this is not a tutorial. This is just me screwing around a little bit with a different character. With my other character, I went more like ninja and dex, and I went hatchets, so you can throw them, which is nice to just cheese enemies from far away. You don't actually have to actually be good. You just... Oh, I'll stand still. Oh, that's cool. Cool how to do this cut in piece or cut in place one, because just couldn't figure out what they actually wanted me to do. I was trying to like do a parry, like block at exactly the right time instead of get hit then block. Oh, dang. This is cool. I'm not sure you like the range, but I like the moves. And I like Naruto running. Oh, this is so funny. Just look at him go. Whoosh. This is why I'm alone. So what's the difference between this and playing without any weapons at all? Just bare fists. Oh. I still don't quite know what the correct way to do this is. I don't look at my dude when I do this. I look at the bar, which is obviously not perfect. I think if you're good enough, you just look at your dude and you can see where the light reaches the correct spot. But yeah, that looks difficult. Too difficult. Too difficult for me. I'm gonna laugh the entire game when he runs like this. Oh. Just counter. Oh! I just stab him with a knife. Bit of a hiccup situation going on. Cool. Okay. I will be back in a quick second. Look at this brilliant be right back screen. Be right back. I am back. Okay, dojo training ground. I'm just gonna run in and then just leave. Like I said, I don't know. It's not like you complete this one. You're just running around fighting all the random dudes, don't you? Just like a practice. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say done. Done. Yeah. Does that mean I was successful? Who knows? Yeah, that's fine. First mission. Oh. There's like secrets, aren't there? Oh, like that. Let me do a mouse. That might be... No, mouse is not easier. What about this? You don't really get a lot. It's probably better than nothing. Let's just start with the mission. Oh, find the dude that sent the letter. Bit of a weird letter anyway. Apparently I can read, which is nice. It's always nice to be able to read. Okay. So what's my weight currently? No, it's still in the green, okay. I thought I started with... Is that just the look in the character creator? Wasn't I supposed to start with some heavy armor? Or is that only for style? Oh, wait. I never know whether you should start with like 3 DLC armor. Like usually it just completely unbalances the game. But I don't want to actually do the training. I don't actually want to summon a visitor. Yeah, this. I'm going to ship loads of stuff. And I never know whether I should be using it or not. I'm going to use it. Level up. And okay, so I'm gonna level up. I just want to level up all of these. Let's just first look at my items. Demon. Wait, what? There's no demon fists. Oh, that fucking sucks. Whoops. Retroactive beeping. Why is there no? Yeah, that's shit. Fine, I can do the Odachi, but why is there no demon fists? These are bow. What does this do? Oh. Life drain, defense bonus, faster key. Let's see. I think I probably can't handle. Yeah, I probably want to be under 70. I think. Let's just try this. Oh no, this is not gonna work. Ooh, I definitely don't want to be. Okay, no. Ah, fine. Let's stay. Let me take this helmet off. I'll need 1 constitution for this, but I'm gonna do it. And then I can do both demony. Oh no. I can do demon gloves. No, I can't do demon gloves. I can do demon boots. No, I can't do demon boots. So if I unassign the helmet... Oh wait, no. Oh. Then I can probably do a bit more armor. Yeah. Okay. And I just probably being lazy, but I like having the Kodama sensor and the treasure sensor. It just helps me to, I don't know, just not miss anything. I like not missing stuff. Got my elixir. I don't really have anything else in here that I want to use. Oh, I do want to... I think I said I want to do the level up constitution, right? Because I want to get my life... Actually, I'm probably just going to get everything up to like 10. I might do a little bit of magic. I'm not going to do ninja in this one. But maybe I'll do a bit of magic just to help. This one's closed, right? Yeah, this one's closed. And I'm not killing that dude in the beginning. I'm not strong enough for that. I'm gonna have to go back for that. Oh, I can't see. A lot of punches. But okay, it is weak. Let's do this. I think I'll be able to squeeze that in. Nah, that's still 75. I'm gonna put a lot of points in. Don't see me, 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 don't see me. It's not a big problem, you just run away from him. Just run up the hill. Probably gonna kill me while I say, oh, it's not a big problem. I just want to get that. I just want to wait for him to go to the left. I look like an idiot. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Turn around, run! Yeah, see. Not a problem. I'll kill him later, maybe. It's an optional dude. But I do want to rescue all those little Kodamas because they're super cute. I like the punching. So weird for a first level. I don't remember Neo 1 having such a shortcut straight to the beginning. But I like it. At least we don't hit the wall that easy. I mean, you are going to hit the wall with the first boss. Just so used to my dodgy lady. Just like ninjaing my way through, not having anything to throw at people. Reminds me. I want to put the stones there, so at least I can attract attention and I don't have to fight people. Not one-on-one. Don't look this way, don't look this way. No. Yeah, see in the beginning, it takes out this little knife and he slices his head off in one go. And now I have to punch him 500 times. That just doesn't sound ideal. I wonder, maybe I should use... Wait, heavy stance is nice. Heavy stance is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna use heavy stance for a bit. I'm not quite sure what best is for me, but... New Odachi? Oh, not quite stronger, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fight him. First time I played Neo 1, after Dark Souls, where I try and play as offline as possible to avoid invasions because I just dislike it so much. So I played this offline and I didn't realize that it's not actually people fighting you, and this is how you get weapons. So for the first while I literally only played against these NPC ones who suck. So I never got the weapons that I needed. I forgot what it just dropped. It's a slightly stronger one, but I can't care about that. I don't want to wear light armor. I want to go just medium and heavy. All medium, all heavy, all the time. Oh, this Enki is gonna ruin my life. Okay. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna Odachi. Very high. Almost panicked. Almost got absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna sort this by type for a bit. I know it's not ideal, but oh, why did I think I picked up something nicer? I did think originally maybe I should play with the axe instead of the Odachi, but I don't know. I played around a little bit and I'm a big fan of the axe. Yeah, with Odachi, as you just saw, I just like the high stance, chop down. Dang, that was nice. Maybe this is where you don't get demon fists, because it's quite beef. Hey dude, I'm sneaking up behind you. Shh. old. Kudama! Sorry for anybody watching who's actually good at this game. I am not. I am old and I play like it. Like I said, I make up for lack of skill by just grinding out levels. Which also I'll probably hit the wall sometime soon. I should at least be able to finish this level without too much grinding. Oh shit. I do want to get... Wow, only so used to having 8 elixirs, only having the 3. Does make me feel a little bit weak. Ronan Greaves. Oh man. Need to level up. And I really like how they highlight in Neo 2 when you can level and when you can't, so you don't have to, I don't know, go back to the shrine if you don't really need to. Because yeah, it's never fun wasting time. It's right there, right? Yep. What the hell move was that? Didn't see him. Oh, I'm not good at this, not good at this. How's blocking with... Let's just go back to... Play through this entire section again. Ooh. Oh yes, Spyfest, Spyfest, nice, nice. Oh, I had Spyfest. Oh, the wooden was just the beginning. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I don't really do low attacks, so what skills do I have? Active skill to another active skill, one active skill to normal attack. I don't understand this. Parry the enemy's attack. I like that. Let's try this. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Naruto run. I'm gonna go here. I'm too scared now. Such a coward. Fine. Let's get that blessing. I'll make an offering right now. Do I want more constitution? I want to get my equipment weight up. And maybe I can actually wear... No, I still can't afford to wear a helmet, that sucks. I should probably go for a lighter Nah. Okay, let's go smack that guy. Then I might have to finish. I was actually planning on streaming this long. Planning on ending a bit quicker than this. That's okay. Just means I possibly wasted way more time than I should have if my audio is not right, or if I did something else wrong, or maybe I'm not actually streaming at all, which would suck a little bit. Definitely. So yeah, okay, let's just make sure I've saved. And let's make an offering. Let's make an offering. I'm gonna just offer anything I don't like. Yeah. Sure, all weapons except that one Odachi that I might use. Armor. I'm actually going to keep these in case. Let's do this one. I'm not going to... Oh no, I might keep this foot soldier one. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, I don't really care. I've got enough for a level, just another constitution. Then I've got enough for... Was it the helmet? Which one needed the 7 constitution? I can't remember. Was it one of these? Is it one of these? No. Oh, it was the Ronin Greaves, wasn't it? Yeah, fine. I really not have anything for... Yeah, I really don't want to go above 70. And my dodge just sucks too much, and I'm still slightly too used to dodging. Oh, I've got some more skills. I'm going to do a lot of high stance, I'm going to do a lot of medium stance. I do actually want to get the... Where's the... Yeah, I want to get the running water ones. So I don't really know what's good, but I like that, so I can just dodge instead of... Did that save? No, it's saved. Okay, let's exit this one. Cool. Great. Thanks everyone for maybe watching this. Maybe you've watched this later. Maybe you'll watch this on YouTube if I decide to upload it. Who knows what is going to happen in the future? I certainly don't. Let me turn this chat back on so I don't accidentally forget about it next time. Yeah, oh, it's not actually showing anything anymore. Oh, I'm assuming it's all expired because I turned the music off. Which is fine, I'm not going to turn it on right now because I am going to end this stream at 3 hours and a little bit. Which, I don't know, that doesn't sound that bad for a first stream. Could have streamed for 20 minutes and then decided that, nah, this is not really my thing. I think I'll do this again. Who knows? Maybe it'll be more fun if there's some chatters in the chat. Maybe it'll be less fun if there's chatters in the chat. I can't tell ahead of time. All my estimates for everything has been very wrong in the last few years, and we'll have to see what 2022 will hold if I can actually remember the correct date and I don't accidentally say 2020 like I tend to do, because I've completely forgotten about 2021, which I'm going to act like it didn't actually exist because it was a complete waste of a year. Another year gone. Depressing. Okay, on that high note, thank you everyone. I hope you have a brilliant rest of the day and great weekend, and I will maybe be back tomorrow if I can think of something fun to do. Cheerio.